Hey there, I'm Deborah Acosta, here to deliver the latest trends. Miami sucks. According to recent studies, Miami is the most miserable, vainest city in the United States. It's also one of the trashiest, saddest, and one of the top 5 cities that young people are leaving. It's also the city where you're most likely to get eaten by giant pythons. Okay, just kidding on that last one, but seriously, we keep ranking at the bottom of the barrel on all these national lists. Why? According to a study by Forbes, Miami is the most miserable city in the United States. They ranked each city on 10 different factors, including unemployment rate, commute times, violent crimes, change in home prices, foreclosure rates, property tax rates, corruption, income tax rates, sports teams, and weather. Yes, somehow LeBron did not save us in the sports category, and our fabulous weather is not all it's cracked up to be. What gives? Apparently the people at Forbes don't care much for our humidity and aren't really impressed by the Miami Marlins or the Dolphins. Boo-hoo. No, but really, Miami has one of the highest unemployment rates in the nation. Traffic is admittedly awful, and public transportation is not the best, to say the least. Also, the housing bubble burst big time in South Florida, creating one of the highest foreclosure rates in the nation. We also have one of the highest income inequalities in the nation as well. Yikes. Okay, but does this necessarily make us the saddest? According to Men's Health, Miami is the 8th saddest city in the nation when measuring unemployment rate, suicide rate, and rates of depression. That's really depressing, actually. But how can we be the most miserable, the saddest, and the vainest? According to Living Social, Miami is the vainest city in the United States. Miamians see themselves as the most attractive compared to other cities, and we also have a lot of plastic surgery. Okay, so we're the trashiest too? According to Coed magazine, Miami Beach and Key West rank among the top 6 trashiest spring break destinations in the nation. The number of tattoo parlors, strip clubs, and liquor stores attest to that. Okay, so this one sounds pretty dubious, although if you've ever seen spring break in action down here, you might agree with them. Finally, according to census data, Miami is one of the top 5 cities that young people aged 25 to 35 are emigrating from. And it's not our football team, it's probably all those other reasons we just mentioned, including the part about the small middle class, which doesn't really give this young demographic much room to grow professionally. Okay, so this is pretty bleak, but unfair. None of these lists take cuisine, outdoor activities, or nightlife into account. They also don't reflect how Miami's improving. Our unemployment rate is decreasing, and cheaper home prices are bad for some, but they're good for people who are in the market to buy. Also, people here are getting uglier by the second. Okay, not really, but what's so bad about being vain anyway? Yes, 2012 is a good year. A launch year, if you will. Things seem to be getting a little better. And honestly, I still don't see how our sports teams or our weather are all that bad. Seriously, people are in flip-flops and it's February. So what do you think? Is Miami all that bad? Tell us by going to miamiherald.com/insight or by following me on Twitter at Deborah Acosta. Until next time.